No, I don't feel like a champion right now that the UFC bought this organization. I don't understand all that. I don't, you know.
What were your thoughts when you found out that the UFC bought Strikeforce?
Well, I thought we were competing with the UFC, and I thought, my belt might have been just as important, or potentially just as important as a UFC belt, And we had the best fighters here, We had more technical martial artists and stand-up fighters here in the Strikeforce. But now this is all about, going to the UFC. So I don't care about the Strikeforce belt. I mean, I knew there was a reason why I never put that shit on anyways. You know what I mean?
So you feel like it's the UFC's the end game, and that you...
Yeah, I'm trying to go to the top, and if Jake Shields ends up #1 ranked fighter in the world, then I want to beat #2. That's fine. I'm happy with that.
Fight-related questions, now, guys.
Yeah.
Now with Paul Daley, he mentioned, that he sees this as a stand-up war, making comments that if it goes to the ground, that it's, he doesn't think it will. What's your feeling on that? Because it is an MMA fight, and the ground game is part of it.
He might knock me down, and we might end up on the ground. No, I don't know. I'll take what the guy gives me. If he gives me anything, if he doesn't, I'm gonna have to push buttons, and it's like he said. He was pretty much right on about right. What do you want me to say? We're gonna fight. We know how to fight now. There's not any. A long time ago, about 10 years ago in this sport, people were like, oh, well, I'm gonna use this strategy, or I'm gonna use that strategy. Now we're all mixed martial artists. Everybody in here is a jiu-jitsu guy. Even if it's not a jiu-jitsu guy, you had to learn how to defend chokes and and submissions. You need to learn a decent amount of submissions yourself. Everybody knows some stand-up because you have to. Everybody knows some wrestling because you can't just go on bottom. Everybody is a mixed martial artist, so.
Nick, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, everybody who's involved in the sport is talking about how champions today are no longer champions tomorrow. See, like John Jones and Shogun. How do you prepare, and how do you keep yourself updated?
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on, man. They fight me too much. I've fought way too much, overtrained, overworked, underpaid for this, and I'm under-publicized, too. They don't give a shit about me. I'm not put in magazines. They don't call me for that. Nobody wants to come to Stockton, Northern California anyways, and I'm not going to go and waste training time flying places, doing seminars and photo shoots and things like that, So they just leave me out there to train, and I think that's what's happened. I've been out there training like a savage, in a dark place where nobody can see. You know what I mean? Nobody knows to go there. Nobody. I train with my team, and then in the Bay Area, and then the rest of us train out north.
Yeah.
And